Welcome back to 03 FM, 03 FM. I am joined by my host, Kevin Ricky. It is Tuesday, 9 a.m. I was trying to simulate the, the intro from last time.
What was the intro last time?
It was literally you saying that.
Oh.
It was like, welcome back to 03 FM.
Well,
I am joined by my co-host, Jake Gore. But welcome back, guys. Again, it's Tuesday, 9 a.m. So I literally rolled out of bed at
the
8.
fucking roosters woke me up down the street to get to this shit.
And I'm tired, bro. I'm looking tired. That's why I got the hat on. The hair is too crazy today.
I didn't give a fuck. So
Yeah.
make fun of me today.
No, people like you too much.
No, they don't.
You just don't get hate. I want to shout out again our Spotify podcast listeners because why did I say podcast? Our Spotify listeners. Because last time we had 75% retention rate. This time we had 100%. And we don't have a lot of people, but it's still even if there's 10 people listening, that's insane. 100%.
I think 10 people listening 100% through is better than 100 people listening for 10%.
Oh, yeah. I agree with that, which is sick. We actually get known beyond 5 minutes.
Yeah,
So,
which is cool.
Pretty cool. But yeah, what's going on this Tuesday morning for you, Kevin?
Nothing much.
Oh, so here, wait. We could talk about this really quick. Off camera before we filmed, I said to Kevin, I was like, "Yo, I'm so mad that we missed this topic. Forgot to talk about it last week because it was super in the news at that point. It was the Chinese spy balloon, and I was like, I'm bummed, man. And then what'd you say?
There's been probably 12 more that have been fucking shot down since the first one.
What?
I think, honestly, by the time this is being recorded
Yeah.
and when it's going to go out, it's probably been doubled. But I think at the time of recording, 5 or 6 have been shot down.
What the actual? And I feel like it hasn't been covered as much as the first one.
Yeah, and there's one, they shot down one in Alaska, over the water by Alaska. And also, as far as my knowledge goes back, which is last night, they had not found and gathered the debris from the explosion. So I think
Damn.
that they basically don't know what it means. But they did say on the news that at least one of them or all of them are not extraterrestrial. So they're from this fucking earth.
Well, that's good to hear.
Yeah.
But I remember, I think, it's the one that was shot down in North Carolina. They retrieved it, but they haven't said anything about it.
But it's I think the whole point, if these are coming from China or whatever, because I guess I don't want to get too political, but
Yeah.
I think if World War III were to break out, it's supposedly Russia and China versus the rest of the world. So this could just be China seeing how fucking stupid we are when it comes to stuff happening to us.
Yeah.
And I think we've shown that we can be pretty fucking stupid because it took us 3 days to even say what it was.
Yeah.
And then we just fucking blew it out of the sky.
Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting time to say the least. Maybe they're just trying to press the buttons to see how far they could go,
But the one, I think it was the first one. It was first spotted in the Montana area.
Really?
Right near, there's 3. Okay, this could take what I'm saying with a grain of salt because
Okay.
I don't know if it's 100% true.
Yeah.
There's 3 nuclear silos in the United States that can launch nukes out of them, and one of them is in Montana,
Damn.
where the first balloon was. So
That's crazy.
that's a little sussy.
But I also heard that they didn't pose any threat. The government ran tests on them to see if they contain anything, and they didn't contain anything that could potentially steal data and
Yeah, I
shit
don't know.
that.
They could just be weather balloons.
Or maybe they're just on another level, bro. People hate when I say that.
On another level?
Yeah.
I've never
I said that in a clip and people killed me.
ate it up.
They slaughtered me in the comments. But yeah, Chinese spy balloon, man. It's just so random. It kind of reminds me of when the government released the videos of the UFOs back during quarantine and no one talked about it.
It was just ducked under in the news. There was another thing.
The news controls the narrative.
News controls everything.
Yeah.
I have no idea what I was trying to say.
I don't know.
But
Me neither.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Would you rather
Oh no. Not the would you rather.
every Tuesday at 9 o'clock in the morning when we film? Actually, no, let's pick a different time because that's why
Okay.
when we film. Every Thursday morning at 9:13 in the morning, someone walks up to you and stabs you in the stomach. It doesn't kill you. You just feel the pain of being stabbed in and then back out. And it's like that every day for the next 14 years. You can't do anything against it. You have to just suck it up. And there's also a doctor who's going to heal you up. You're not going to get infected. You're not going to get killed or anything like that. It's just the sure pain of the knife going in and the knife coming out. And it's a steak knife like this big.
Damn.
So that would probably hurt like a bitch.
Yeah.
In, out. You can't get hurt. That's option A. Option B is sitting through and watching a whole podcast of ours.
Well, fuck. I'd rather get stabbed.
I think that's the right answer.
No one watches the full podcast. Yeah, I mean, it's not possible according to the comments.
If that clip does not go fucking viral on our page, I don't know what does.
No, it's so funny though. But we have so many people watch the full episode. Like, yo, we love. Okay, we're only 6.5 minutes in, so hopefully people are listening to this. At the end of all our videos, we say like a keyword, and we say like, oh, go comment this keyword, so we know you've watched the full video. And we always have like not a lot, a few, if any, honestly, some episodes.
We should write down all the names of the people that do it.
Yeah, we should.
And like tattoo them or some shit.
Yo, tattoo them. Or make like a Hall of Fame.
That'd be
wall
cool.
Of Fame. But yeah, we love when you guys comment the keywords because it means you guys are watching, and we really appreciate that.
Mm-hmm. It's like a cool little like.
Yeah. Sometimes it's not always at the end, so people can't just skip to the end. Sometimes
Mhm.
it's like 3/4 the way through, 2/3 the way through, fractioned.
Fuck, I was gonna try to do. I don't know how I can communicate to you right now without the other people hearing it. But I was gonna say a word, but then give another word later instead to confuse. Because if anyone just saw that, they're like, "Oh fuck, he said the word right there." But there would have been the real word towards the end. But now everyone knows because I just told it to you.
Yeah, you did. Now we'll do a keyword soon. They didn't see that. Can they see it?
I don't think so.
But I have a new like. It's not really a topic idea. It's more of like a segment. We could do it each week. It'll take a couple minutes. Overrated or underrated?
I like that.
So-
I think we should also do a dad joke segment. Like,
Oh,
and we
that'd be
try
funny.
not to laugh.
Yeah. So I'm gonna pull up my list here because I got a couple. So you have to. So if anybody doesn't know, obviously you say if something is overrated, underrated, or like
Neutrally or
perfectly
perfectly.
rated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck
Rated
I was trying
well.
to say.
Or rated. I don't know. Yeah, you know what I mean. So Kevin, you could do this week's one. I have a couple.
Okay.
First one, pizza, and we'll talk like New Jersey pizza.
I think it's even like
I mean,
perfectly rated.
Ohio pizza.
I don't think it's overly rated
Okay.
or overrated or underrated. It's definitely not underrated. It's not. It's definitely like the most popular food on the fucking planet,
Mm-hmm.
especially around here. I
Yeah.
think it's evenly rated because it's pretty good.
Good. Okay. Sleep.
I think underrated
Sleep's underrated.
because there's like a group of people,
I agree.
like the high class, the
Mhm.
the elites,
Yeah.
get enough sleep and they run the world.
They
so, and then there's like the fucking idiots that get like 3 hours of sleep a night.
Well, apparently Albert Einstein only got like 5 hours of sleep each night. I don't know how true that is.
I also don't know how true this is. Someone said it on Joe Rogan, so it has to be true.
Oh, it has to be.
It's the percent of the population that can run 100% with less than 8 hours of sleep. It's like 0.2 or something like that.
Damn.
It's like, so if you guys think like, "Oh, I don't need 8 hours, you're quite literally wrong.
Dude, 8 hours is so fucking important. You gotta get 8 hours.
I oversleep sometimes.
Yeah.
I've slept for like 12 hours.
Damn. See, I can't do that. But sleep, bro, people take it so like my roommate casually goes to bed at like 5 a.m. Like, what the fuck are
Like
you
kids in high
doing?
school always thought it was a flex. Like,
Yeah, I know.
I went to bed at 4 and I was up at 6.
Bro.
Who gives a fuck? You're an idiot.
Yeah, honestly.
It's more of a flex to get the like correct amount of sleep, like your full 8 hours. Like
Yeah.
you're not fucking top dog on the streets
Mhm.
because you went to bed at 4 and then woke up at 6 for school. Like
Yeah.
no one gives a fuck.
I think sleep is like one of those things. And when I first started, like during quarantine, I started like working out, like actually getting into working out more and stuff. Sleep was the number one thing I focused on. And literally, I think since quarantine, like 2020, there's been maybe 20 days where I haven't gotten eight hours
Damn.
of sleep. Almost every other day I have gotten 8 hours of sleep. Like I have to.
That's impressive.
Like I think a sleep schedule is important, but if you can't get a perfect sleep schedule, get 8 hours. That's it.
I'm normally pretty consistent. I'll go to
Mhm.
bed at like it also depends upon what I do throughout the day
True.
and what's going on at the time of me going to bed.
Mhm.
Like if I'm just tired, I'll go to bed at 11 and I normally wake up for like work sometimes at like 6:45, 7ish.
Mhm.
But there's been a time I went to bed at 4 and I was up at 7 to go to work
Dude.
because I was just like up doing stuff.
Yeah. How'd you feel?
Honestly, pretty good.
Yeah.
It wasn't that bad, but I think
Shit.
I think I fell asleep when I got home.
Oh, okay. Yeah. My problem, I always want to get sleep. I always get 8 hours, but I always want to go to sleep. But dude, I always stay up like on my phone and shit. It's such a bad habit that I want to break.
Mm-hmm.
Like we talked
It's
about that with
really hard
Nick.
to break.
Yeah. Like I'm gonna start putting my phone across the room.
And
And
then also, I feel like if you wake up in the middle of the night and you need it for something, then it's like, oh, it's across
yeah,
the
you
fucking
gotta
room.
get up. Yeah, but that might be actually no, because then you want to go back to bed in the middle of the night. So it's like fuck,
Fuck.
man. Anyway, social media.
I want to say overrated and underrated at the same
Wow.
time because I think it's overrated in the sense like some people's lives are fucking social media. Like they thrive. Their body is powered off of like drama and shit that goes on in social media.
Mhm.
So I think it's overrated in that sense, but I think it's underrated in the sense of using it for personal gain, like how you can brand yourself and
Mhm.
promote different things, like a product or content or something like that.
Yeah. Shout out Manscaped.
Mhm.
No, I agree with that. I think social media in the sense of unhealthy consumption is overrated, but social media nowadays in the sense of using it as a tool and becoming a creator and honestly like now it is the most easy time to make a career in social media. Like
Also,
now
I
more
think
than
it's
ever.
also the hardest at the same time
I
because of
agree.
how much other competition there is.
A lot of competition, a lot of luck based, but if you have good content and you're consistent, then
You're gonna
you'll make it
gain
eventually
a following. So yeah, I would say underrated and overrated.
in different aspects. Okay, cool. Taco Bell.
I want to. Okay, so I can't really say underrated because it's like one of the largest fast food chains on the world.
Yeah.
But I think like a Taco Bell quesadilla is top 3 foods on the planet.
Yo,
So I want to say,
chill.
and I always think people hate on Taco Bell, but it's also everything's the same fucking thing, just wrapped differently.
Yeah.
So it's kind of overrated in that sense. But I would say it's evenly rated because I love it personally.
Okay, cool. I have a question. Have you
What?
ever had a fucking quesarito?
No, the only thing I've ever gotten from there was a quesadilla.
Okay, you got to get a quesarito. Taco Bell has a quesarito. My brother put me on that shit. Fire, so fire. But guess what?
What?
They made it a mobile only order item. Are you?
What the fuck is the point of that?
What the fuck, Taco Bell? Like,
Oh yeah, we're gonna get so
Are
many
you
more
kidding me?
mobile app users with this.
I mean, they got me. Frankly, I needed my quesarito, bro.
I cheated.
No. All right, we're gonna do an O3FM vlog next time where we go out to Taco Bell and we get a quesarito.
And sprinkles.
Yo, next Monday night.
Okay.
And yeah, ew, the sprinkles on the
Sprinkles covered quesarito.
Ugh. Okay. Bacon.
Evenly rated, perfectly rated, I think.
Oh wow. I thought you were gonna go underrated, not gonna lie.
But it's like
It has hype.
yeah,
Bacon has
everyone
hype.
bacon's also one of those foods like I love bacon.
Yeah. Dude, why is there like a cult following for fucking
I
bacon?
don't know. Like do you know I don't want to say like fucking I'll bleep his name fucking gamer tag is bacon.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta believe it. And the gamer tag parts.
I'll leave in
Yo,
the bacon part.
Shout out him, bro.
Mhm.
All of high school, we had like all classes together. This is a good high school.
Yeah,
experience.
there is definitely like there's a cult bacon following.
There is. It's weird. But I honestly I could see why. I had bacon this morning. I'm not even gonna lie. But dude, microwaving bacon isn't bad. Like
I've done it one time at Matt's house when we went camping.
I always like had a vendetta against like microwave bacon. I was like, you need to put it in a fucking frying pan. That's the only way to do it. But bro, quickly throwing in like bacon into the microwave for like 4 minutes makes it super crispy.
Does
It
it?
doesn't make it like oily. It like extracts all the oil and the fat, so it's not like that really nice
We have to
crisp.
put it on a paper towel and then
Yeah.
squeeze the paper towel
Yeah.
over the bacon.
Oh,
That's the that's the that's the
ew.
fattest, most unhealthy thing I've ever said in
Bro,
my
you
life.
take the paper towel and you like wring it out over the bacon.
Like a sweat rag.
Ew. Oh god. And the last but not least, overrated or underrated walks.
Underrated.
You gotta go for your walk.
Someone
got
when we
to
made
go
a
for
comment
your
about that, someone's like, "Bro came up with this idea on a walk."
Yeah. If you guys don't know what we're referencing, we had a clip. I think it did pretty well about Kevin going for, because Kevin was talking about how he gets all of his ideas and topics from going for walks.
Well, after hearing that, no one's gonna go for a fucking
Yeah.
walk.
But walks are underrated, bro.
I agree.
I like. I'm not gonna lie though. I'm kind of weird. I like walking on a treadmill, like inside, but that it's not the same.
That ruins the whole point. It's about getting fresh air and going outside, Jake.
Walking on a treadmill is not the same.
But also where you live, you have to wear like a bulletproof vest if you go for a walk.
Yeah, that's fair. But I always get sidetracked though when I go for walks. Like
How?
I'll go for a walk and then like I'll see like a tire. There were like kind of by where we live, there's like a tire thing, and I'll just start doing flips. But then I'll continue my walk, so it's still a walk. But
I
get
don't walk around
sidetracked.
I just walk around in a suburban neighborhood. My stomach might rumble so loud in a second.
Oh God.
I just walk in like a neighborhood, so it's not. There's nothing. Maybe
Yeah,
if there's like a weird looking mailbox or something like that, that'll stop.
Yeah.
I might fart too.
What the? Bro said a weird looking mailbox. Yo, I thought you were gonna say a weird looking person. I was about to
No,
be
I'll
like, you're
point and
fucked.
laugh if I see a weird looking person.
You're fucked for that.
I'm in like a month. I'm gonna repost the Quidditch clip.
Yeah.
'Cause that was fucking
That
hilarious
was,
in my
bro,
opinion.
that was hilarious. That was so good. Why? Yeah. What the
I
heck?
might cut. I thought about cutting out the part where me asking you to join the Quidditch team
Yeah.
and just leaving that your school has a Quidditch team, but then I also thought it'd be too short. So I don't know.
Oh. Yeah. I don't know. We gotta mess around with like reposting.
Mm-hmm.
Use the Nick analytic method.
That's what I tried on the Ice Spice clip.
Yeah,
I think
but
I re-edited it, and I think it got less views the second time.
That's so disappointing. So disheartening.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's all the over underrated I have.
What are
That's a fun segment though.
overrated or underrated podcasts?
Podcasts, I think highly underrated. I kind of touched on this last episode, but podcasts, I feel like not enough people listen to them.
What
slash
about
watch them?
filming having your own podcast? Overrated or underrated?
Underrated. Not
I might
overrated.
fart.
Not everyone needs a podcast, bro. That's just how it is.
Outlaw podcast, outlaw
Oh,
podcast, outlaw.
You should have to apply to the government for a podcast. That's what I think.
I agree.
Yeah.
Like a podcast ID card,
Yeah, exactly.
and
Because
you get sentenced to death if you film a podcast without one.
correct. Like not everyone needs a podcast. Simple
Mhm.
as that.
For sure.
But no, actually though, kind of like being for real.
Can we be real? Can we be honest?
What? I don't know that song.
Let's make a deal. Rumpelstiltskin. I don't remember the lyrics.
Why are you doing it in that voice too?
Sign an appeal.
Okay,
All right, go.
go on.
I'm
Um,
done.
What was I saying? Oh yeah. Podcast, low-key, I think starting a podcast is underrated. And I'm being legit here. And this is why. Even if your podcast flops, I feel like it's super healthy to just sit down and talk once in a while. You know what I mean?
learn and you get better. I try to stop behind to talk. You get better at talking to people and like socializing with people because you're used to talking so much.
100%. Yeah, and I feel like even if you don't want to go super like public on the internet and stuff, it also gives you a really good understanding of the internet. Like I feel like I've learned more in these past few months than I have.
You learn about the
internet
algorithm, what
ever.
people like and what they don't like and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And you can also do it without showing your face,
Yeah.
which it's harder to grow like that,
Mhm.
but you can do it.
Yeah, you absolutely could. And especially, I don't know, I feel like it's just a different segment almost. It's similar to being like a YouTuber in a sense, but it's also just a completely different sector.
It's like a totally different format from a typical YouTube video.
Yeah. But again, podcasts are underrated in the sense that like there's just not a big enough market as like like watchers on YouTube, for instance. I don't know.
I also feel like there's a weird gap between the popular podcasts and like I think it's like the main podcast,
Yeah.
and then there's nothing in the middle, and it just goes like it's like the Spotify, YouTube podcast, and then it's just like the TikTok podcast.
Yeah.
There's no like middle class when it
Yeah.
comes to them.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's also I mean, it's not necessarily new, but it's also not like the oldest form of content, I feel like.
Yeah. I would say it's been around for a while, but it's starting to come.
It's hit the spotlight more.
Yeah, exactly, into the spotlight more recently, which is good.
But also, like, people are like, podcasts are so oversaturated. And so, like, everyone has a fucking podcast. Everyone has a fucking gaming YouTube channel or a vlogging YouTube
Yeah.
channel or a fucking clothing brand
Yeah,
or a drop shipping brand. It's the same concept.
and the same thing. Podcasts. I feel like even if everyone starts one, not everyone continues with them.
And not everyone's the same, too.
Yeah,
Like, our podcasts are different from someone else's is different. Unless you talk about, like, the same news and shit like that.
yeah,
But even then, like, what you put into it is different than everyone else's.
exactly. Like literally everything. Like every podcast is completely different. Like yeah, you might talk about the same stuff, but it's completely different people. You know what I mean? So it's better. But yeah, I mean I know I forget what it's called. David Dobrik had a podcast, and it just like they just stopped posting. And I feel like people, especially if you're already a creator who's busy, you're just not gonna have time for a podcast.
Yeah, sit down for like 2 hours and just do stuff. It takes a lot.
Yeah. But I feel like it's difficult for people like us who are starting from a podcast and trying to make it from the podcast versus making it from a different form of content, being a top creator and then starting a podcast.
It's we're definitely doing it the flipped way.
Yeah. But hey man, it's been a fun journey, so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, do you have any topics for today? I don't have much.
I had a couple, but the fucking woodpeckers and the roosters this morning threw them out of my head. I'm trying to think of anything that's like going on. I'll check Twitter real quick.
Check Twitter.
Twitter always has the most poppin' shit.
Yeah,
How
Twitter.
long have we been going for? Because I feel like that should.
We got 22 minutes.
Okay. Let me see.
Yeah, I don't, honestly, I didn't come prepared today. Dude, we've been saying this for the past fucking few weeks. We are going to do the sprinkles taste test very soon for you guys. We promise. It's just like we're not eating sprinkles at 9 in the morning.
Yeah, when we
Just
film
straight up.
in the afternoon, we will do something. Okay.
Although, oh wait, what the fuck? Happy Valentine's Day.
Oh yeah, happy Valentine's.
We didn't say that. It's Valentine's Day today, so happy Valentine's Day, everyone. You guys are our Valentines. Oh wait, should we? You want to do the
abusive
word right
relationship.
now?
Yeah.
Should it be like Valentine's Day?
Do like red hearts.
All right, red hearts,
Red hearts.
is the key word.
Let's see the dumbasses who are gonna comment the words red heart and who are gonna comment the red heart emoji.
The emoji, yeah. Comment the
All right,
words red
I'm
heart.
checking my
Red hearts.
topic list real quick. See if there's anything bussin' in there.
Bussin'. But yeah, today's Valentine's Day. I don't know, dude. Is Valentine's Day even real?
It's a made up holiday.
I feel like Valentine's Day is just like not a thing.
Is Ice Spice the princess?
Yeah, imagine.
uh,
I also still have that one topic from week 1 that I have not talked about, and
it's never coming out. What is this?
But it also, it's one of those topics that I feel like I could talk about any week. So that's kind of cool, I guess. Oh my god, excuse me,
Damn.
I'm tired. I've been
There's
getting into
nothing.
rock climbing. There's nothing. We just gotta think. I think this is the first time we've ever just have not been ready.
We drew a blank.
Let me see if I got anything.
I'm trying to think. What
Hold
could we
up
talk
here.
about? What could we talk about? Hey everyone.
I have blindfolded sprinkle taste test. Oh, I have this. This has been a while. Has been here for a while. Simpsons. Isn't it crazy how that show always predicts stuff?
They always know what.
What?
They predicted that Trump winning the election. And that's all I can remember.
Dude, they also predicted 9/11. It was like a stretch, but it was pretty crazy.
We have to see what they have on Chinese spy balloons.
Yo, could you imagine they had some shit
I
about
wouldn't be surprised.
where do you think this Chinese spy balloon thing's going? What's their goal? What's China's goal?
Spread the word of hentai. I don't know.
Yo,
That's Japanese.
what?
That's Japanese.
Bro said that's Japanese.
It is, isn't it?
I have no clue. I don't
Come
know.
on, you're supposed to know
I
this
wouldn't know
stuff.
about that. I'm sorry, man. Um, I like. I just don't know what their goal
It could
is.
just. I honestly think it's just to see how we react
Yeah.
to like an unidentified object.
Yeah. Dude, it's so weird though. The like relationship with China and
Mm-hmm.
everything. I don't know. I don't know much about
Well, it also
politics and
I've been catching up on all like the
international
international affairs for the
Yeah.
wars and stuff like that. And the United States has publicly stated that if China invades Taiwan,
hmm
um, America would support Taiwan
Wow.
and send them. They've like there's 3 bases on the island or something like that. So I don't think that's good news for like that. Definitely doesn't help a relation.
Yeah.
Breaking news: Manscaped now sells beard products.
That's right. They are once again revolutionizing men's grooming with the Beard Hedger Pro Kit.
From a beard trim to a fresh shave, the technology behind the Beard Hedger Pro Kit allows you to shape your signature beard look.
Now you can finally use Manscaped products to make your drapes match your carpet by going to manscaped.com and using code 03FM at checkout for 20% off and free shipping.
It's time to tame your mane. No one likes a weird beard.
So say goodbye to your stubble trouble with Manscaped's Pro Beard Kit.
It all starts with the Beard Hedger. This thing is a juggernaut of fixing faces.
First off, this cordless trimmer has a rotary wheel that gives you 20 hair cutting lengths, all with one guard, so no more messy drawers full of extra add-ons.
That's right. Face grooming doesn't need to be hard. Get 20 different beard lengths in just one guard.
Plus, it's waterproof, so you can shave in the shower to avoid all that hair in the sink.
The titanium-coated T-blade is tough on hair but smooth on your face, leading to a single stroke efficiency. That brings satisfaction one stroke at a time.
The Pro Beard Kit also comes with 3 free gifts: a beard brush, a comb, and scissors to ensure your beard is ready to impress.
So get 20% off and free shipping at manscaped.com with code 03FM.
That's 20% off and free shipping with code 03FM at manscaped.com. Checkout.
Manscaped Beard Hedger, one stroke, one guard, 20 different lengths.
Yeah. That's, I don't know. But I feel like almost everything we import is like from China.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
That probably doesn't help.
It'd be quite interesting to see what would happen if we actually waged war.
What would happen? There
Well,
would be.
the United States would win. That is a guaranteed, pretty much. I hate to
Is
say
it?
it. Yeah.
You think?
Did
It's on lock. It's on lock.
It-
I'm betting.
well,
I bet.
okay,
bet.
since now I'm a business major, I know all about global affairs.
Oh, yeah.
So, but the United States, the budget of the United States military is higher than the GDP of most countries on Earth,
Okay.
which it's $3 trillion
That's
in
a
our
lot.
military. And there's also, I would honestly love to see some country try to invade like homeland America, because
God.
not only do you have the Army, the Navy, the Air Force,
Yep.
you also have 120 registered firearms for every 100 Americans. So there are more guns than Americans.
That's insane.
So you have to deal with the fucking. Oh my! I saw a TikTok about this where it was some military guy saying like try to invade, and he was showing like the mountain ranges and the people that live in all the major mountain ranges. He's like, you're gonna have to go through the fucking Appalachian Mountains where Jericho has been sitting in a tree for 40 days with his bow and arrow primed for a fucking deer. I think he would deal with a invader.
Dude, it's honestly crazy to think, like, when you like watch these movies about like post-apocalyptic worlds or like post like I don't know what you would call it, like just like war reigned society, but it's so possible.
Oh, it is. But if we went to war with China, I think we're getting like kind of like political.
Yeah, we kind of are.
I think the United States would win. I think that's a safe
USA.
bet for
USA.
most countries. I
Mhm.
think the United States would win,
Yeah,
but then it could just turn into fucking nuclear fallout. So who knows what would happen?
I don't think that's necessarily political. I think that's just saying like USA.
It's a fact.
USA. It's a fact.
Whenever we talk about USA, I think of the fucking Donald Trump quote when he got COVID. He's like, "They tested my blood, and it wasn't blood. It was USA or something."
What?
Yeah, let
He
me try
said that?
Let me try to find the quote. It was fucking hilarious.
No, that's low key funny though.
Donald Trump, USA,
USA quote.
blood clot.
What? Oh my God! What? Did that autocorrect?
No, I spelled it wrong.
Oh. No, that's kind of funny
right.
though.
I found it. Where is it? It's taking a while to load.
You're good.
But as we're talking about like the end of the world, have you been watching The Last of Us?
I haven't.
You have to fucking watch it.
It's
It
good.
is so good. It's so good. I'm rooting for the world to end.
Oh yeah,
because I want it to happen.
Kevin's been saying like on his Snapchat story and shit. He's been like, yo, I hope the world ends. But wait, Last of Us is with the zombies and stuff, right?
Yeah, it's like the bacteria and fungi running zombies.
Yeah, I played the game. I didn't own the game, but I played the game. Um, at one of my friend's house that's
I
literally down the street.
want to play the game now that I've watched the show because apparently
the
it's
sh-
really similar. It's like intertwined and stuff like that.
Apparently the show's like really good.
It's one of the highest rated shows of all time. But there's like some stupid shit. I know they have to follow the path of the game,
Yeah.
but like Bill and Frank, they're the two characters. They had
Bill and Frank.
they had an armory full of guns, and
Mhm.
I hope that people at home agree with me on this. An armory full of guns, like literal walls lined with guns.
Yeah.
The only time we saw any of the guns in use was when Bill was in the middle of the street shooting a guy with a hunting rifle, and he shot 3 bullets. Out of everything on the wall, he shot 3 bullets out of a hunting rifle, and that's it. And then the main character took a gun from him.
Mhm.
Out of all of them, he picked a bolt action rifle with shitty ammo that jammed and no scope on it. It's fucking stupid.
All right. Wait, I have this question. Wait, did you find the quote?
Yes.
Do you want to? Okay, do the quote first.
Fuck, where'd it go? Oh my god, I lost it. All right. The doctor said they've never seen a body kill the coronavirus like my body. They tested my DNA and it wasn't DNA. It was USA.
It was you. Is that real?
Yes.
Was that like a tweet?
Yeah.
Oh. Sorry.
Where
I
did he
had to
say it?
Restart cam.
It was a post on something. A post.
That's kind of funny. I'm not even gonna lie.
I think actually he may have said it. Wait.
The national pride there.
Why can't I hear it?
Maybe
Oh,
ringer's
wait.
off. Uh-oh, copyright.
Bro, what the fuck?
If he said that nah, that's like low-key funny.
That's like fucking
Besides all political stuff and
yeah.
and
It's like, do you know the intro to
that's
Metro
funny.
Boomin's album
Yeah.
where it's Homelander and then it cuts into the Future song?
Yeah, I think
It's like the fucking it's like Donald Trump and then it's like the beat drops. Fuck. I can't. He said it somewhere. It may have been on a video.
Yeah,
But I don't know.
we'll
I
have
hope
to find it.
I hope the world ends.
Okay, but now you want the world to end. If the world ends, we're going to like zombie apocalypse, some crazy shit, or aliens like strike. What are you doing? Or actually, no, because those are way different scenarios. Let's say Last of Us zombie outbreak happens. What are you doing?
All right. Well, I would have like a plan, but honestly, I have to be realistic. I think I'd be one of the people that dies on like the first night.
What?
Like I'm one of the NPCs that gets nuked in the background.
Yeah.
But let's say I survive that.
Let's say you survive that.
Um.
I'm one of the NPCs that gets nuked. That's fucked.
Well, I like to say, I don't know how I could word this. Weaponry. I think I'm pretty armed. I think that you know what that implies.
Yeah.
I have some resources
Oh my god.
available to me that could help benefit my survival.
You might want to cut that out.
Why? I think I can say that.
Okay, fair.
I would kind of just. It depends. Like when everything does it. How long does everything take to go into effect? Because in The Last of Us, it's like 1 second the world's fine. The next second, it literally takes like an hour for the world to just go dark.
Let's say it was 2 weeks, and over the progression of these 2 weeks, things steadily got worse. Like the first day comes out and they're like, oh, there's this new like disease.
Coronavirus.
Yeah, basically like coronavirus. And then like a week later they're like, okay, we're seeing it's having an effect on human beings. And then like 2 weeks later they're like, this is legit. Like fucking zombies are running around and shit.
Well,
So you have like
okay. I have 2 weeks.
you wouldn't really have 2 weeks. You'd realistically if
Yeah, it's like the final
that
couple of
first day
days.
comes out, you gotta go. You
Yeah.
got shit to do.
So I think. Well, there's an easy answer. My aunt and uncle own like 100 acres in upstate New York with a
okay.
cabin, so I would just go there.
Yeah,
that's the answer. That's what would happen.
yeah.
But my cool answer would be, I guess I would start like,
Cool answer.
I would just be like, well then, okay, fuck. There's so many different things I have to think about because like I have a family. Like, my mom has like 100 fucking cousins
Yeah.
that like they have to come into factor like all these situations and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Like my
Well, that's the difficult part. Like, who are you
like
taking?
all of my family lives within an hour of me.
Damn.
Every single one of my family members lives within an hour of me.
Yeah, but too many people in the squad puts you at more of a risk.
I think
That's so fucked to
no,
say.
it is. It is.
It is.
And there's like, I don't want to say liabilities, but like there's other people. Like
There is.
I'm a very capable human being. If I could go out and hunt and fish and I could probably survive on my
Yeah.
own. There's definitely people that can't do that.
Yeah.
Like close to me. Like, but then there's also like my fucking dog. Like, what am I gonna do with Jackson?
No.
So
Dogs, bro.
there's so many like the movies don't
I think dogs would low-key be useful.
maybe, but
They
like
could
the
be.
like in the Quiet Place though, A Quiet Place,
Oh yeah, yeah.
you have to fucking shoot that fucker because he's just gonna bark and give away your cover.
Oh.
So there's like shows about the end of the world never really play into like your second cousin
Yeah.
that lives 30 minutes away.
Yeah,
they
that's
never
true.
have that in the factors.
That's true.
I think I would just try to be like I would just try to like fortify my house, I guess. I'm gonna be
Interesting.
straight up. I don't know how the hell I'm gonna word this without getting put on a watch list. I think if it comes down to it and the world is ended, I know I can say this.
Uh-oh.
I'm not gonna make any friends.
Oh.
Do you know what that entails?
Oh. I think I know what it
It's
means.
like if that like you could see some guy who comes like say you're on your roof or something.
I
just,
know
like,
what you mean.
patrolling. You see a guy come walking down the street. He's trying to be friendly.
You
Yes,
can't-
you can tell he's trying to be friendly, but you have no idea what his intent is.
Yeah.
So it's like you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Like
I know what you mean. That's
I'm not,
fucked.
I'm not, but it's like you have to.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a big group of people that would do the same thing as me. Like you have to worry about like, and if my family's inside, like I'm not just gonna let some fucking dude in my house.
It's hard to imagine what a society would be like and how people would react. It's kind of like fight or flight. Like when you're put in these crazy situations, like what are you gonna do? Fight or are you gonna take flight? You know what I mean? So
Yeah, I don't.
it's situations like that. Like we're probably obviously never. Maybe not obviously.
Honestly,
it's possible.
I would bet on us having to know what it's like.
Oh my
Based
god.
off of, I don't think
I don't-
I don't think zombies are gonna take
Zombies,
over.
Yeah.
But I think just to like everything going on in the world
Yeah.
and like. I don't know. Fucking Post Malone's always said he knows the government's gonna try to take over the country, and that's why he buys
What?
guns. Like he's publicly said that. Like,
That's funny.
well, the whole point of the Second Amendment is for the protect the civilians against a tyrannical government. So,
Mhm.
honestly, I wouldn't be surprised
Yeah.
if something like that we were put into that situation.
Yeah. But you wanna know my answer?
What?
I always said since I was young, I'd find a Costco along the coast and then get a yacht. And I'd take the yacht out on the water.
That's a good idea.
And then when I would need to go back, but the Costco would be done up in like a couple days.
You have
Like, the
to
first
try. You have
couple
to.
days. I feel like in a zombie apocalypse, you have to keep moving, low key.
You can't unless you
Can't settle.
like. We kind of live in a tough area because yeah, we're not in the city, but I think we're still close enough. Like our houses are
The city
close.
would be the worst place to go.
Everyone in the city's dead.
Yeah.
Sadly.
Like I've watched Bless you.
Thank you.
I've watched Walking Dead before, and you never go to the city.
I never watched. Yeah, the cities are like even
Never
in
go
The
to
Last
the
of Us. It's
city.
the cities are the dangerous parts.
Yeah.
So everyone in the city's pretty much wiped out.
Yeah,
Us,
basically.
It's
Goodbye.
like 50-50.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I would just try to.
Fucking send it to Montana, man. Get a solar power van.
That's a good idea. Honestly, if everything went to shit, I would try to get with you. Not like sexually.
Yeah,
Get with you. But
I
like,
know what I know what you meant. Happy Valentine's Day.
You want to sit here? I think you have to try to because you cannot be alone.
Yeah. You
Like,
can't.
You have to. I would try to do something with.
Yo, why you can't word
I would
this
try to
right?
team up with you.
Yeah.
Or like my
Squad up,
friends or
bro.
something like that. Yeah, like you have to work with people.
Oh,
Because then
yeah.
you can go somewhere and set up like a base, kind of like a home base,
Mhm.
and you can assign like one person can be responsible of going out. But then like if we went out to go like we left our base or whatever, like you need two people.
Yeah.
Like watch each other's backs.
Well, going back to like The Walking Dead and stuff, there was actually pretty big communities, but how big? Like
You can't
what's,
go big.
What's
You
that
can't go big.
threshold that like there's enough people to where it's like a good community where people can do different things, but also what's that threshold where it gets too high and puts you at too much risk? You know what I mean?
I think it also comes into
I
play.
think no more than like 8 people.
I would say 12. I don't know why
Okay.
that just came to mind. But it also depends upon like who these people consist of.
Yeah.
Like if you
that's
just
very
find
true.
some random people along the way, like fucking one is the limit. But like if you're dealing with like us, like friends, or like if
Mhm.
you're really close with your neighbors or something like that,
Who,
like some
like people who you know you could trust.
yeah, like aren't just there for their own personal gain. But also at the same time, when shit like that happens, like I could trust you. I think that's gonna get me killed in my
Hopefully.
sleep. But I feel like I don't know, it's hard. But then you always the issue with this. I was actually thinking about this because like I said, I'm rooting for the world to end.
Yeah, I know you are.
The main thing that you have to consider is every time you close your eyes, there's something out there that's trying to kill you,
Yeah.
human or whatever else. But like now, like
That's
you can
scary
go into
thought.
your room and you can rest, like you can relax, like
Yeah.
you're not living with like a constant threat of someone.
Well,
Like
not
you're
all people,
that's true,
unfortunately,
but
nowadays.
majority of
But
people
yeah.
live in a life where they're not constantly like they don't always have to look over their shoulder
Yeah,
or
they're
like check their
comfortable.
back. Yeah, like you can relax. That obviously in some situations that can change. Like if you have like the fucking craziest fortified thing or whatever, or
That would be scary.
yeah, like every time you close your eyes, you have to worry about like waking up to with a gun to your head.
Yeah. Damn.
But honestly, I'm coming kitted
You
the
seem like you're fucking ready
dude. I'm
for
coming
the
kitted the
fucking
fuck out.
zombie
There's
apocalypse.
a hunting rifle in my car right now.
Oh my god.
No.
No, don't say that.
I'll bleep that out.
Uh-oh.
No, I'm coming kitted though. I'll have like, I think it would always be cold. I don't know why. I think the Earth would cool down with something like that happening. Well, if the world is nuked, it's actually scientifically proven the world would cool down
Yeah.
because debris is blocking us from the sun.
Mhm.
But I like wintertime, like
Yeah,
you and
that's
your
called.
big
Isn't that called nuclear winter?
nuclear winter. Yeah. You have like your fucking coat on. Bro, I got my coat on. I would honestly wear some of my airsoft stuff just for like the utilitarian
Oh,
purpose.
Yeah.
Like I'd wear my plate carrier just to keep extra
Yo,
mags.
The plate carrier.
I'd
that's
wear my
tough.
helmet just for like I'd put a light on the side of it or something like that.
Yeah.
But I'd be strapped, bro.
All right, bro. I was
I'm-
gonna sell my airsoft stuff. I'm keeping it.
Yeah, trust me, bro. Put it in a
You got
box
me
somewhere.
hyped. You got me hyped.
And then I would try to like you can't. I don't know if you can drive in. You got to move on foot. The first place I would just probably try to come to you. I think
Damn.
like come to your house.
That's crazy.
Bro,
What
it'd
if I
be-
wasn't there? And cell phone towers are not.
Where would you go though? Well, okay. There's if
Like,
you're
what if I was
in
at school?
if you're at school, fuck you, bro. You're
Yeah.
on your own.
I'm dead. I'm dead.
You're
Don't even worry
honestly,
about me.
you probably are dead.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
But think about how long it takes to travel on foot from like let's just say here to my
A
school.
40-minute drive
Well, yeah, but imagine you
on
can't
foot.
drive.
Yeah. What would a 40-minute drive?
Because bro,
be
there
on
would be
foot?
traffic out the fucking wazoo.
You can't drive every.
can't.
Honestly, I think.
You'd have
But
to
then
take
you have to
foot.
play into the factor like, do you move right when everything goes down?
That's
Because you can
true.
also hide in the chaos,
Mhm.
but also you're in the middle of the chaos.
Yeah.
Like some crazy dude could get out of his car and just start fucking swinging and just like
Yeah.
kill you.
Dude.
But,
Oh,
but also like if you're moving in like a group of people, you can kind of hide in a crowd.
true.
And so then you have to worry about that, or then do you worry about waiting a week to try to get to you?
Yeah.
But who knows what could happen in that week?
It's honestly kind of scary now that we're thinking about it. If this actually came into like real like reality, bro, that's fucking scary.
Mhm.
I think everything would shut down immediately. Like
Oh,
literally immediately.
I think the first sign. Look how we fucking look what happened to the country during COVID.
Yep.
It economically shut down.
I think beyond economically, just like in general,
Yeah. So
people
imagine
did not leave their house.
if
Like
there was
straight up.
and the COVID. This is gonna sound bad, but it was like a flu. Imagine if there was a real like epidemic of a virus that could
Yeah,
turn you into a fucking zombie or some shit like that.
that's scary.
It is.
Damn.
But I went to the gun range the other day and I tested my shot, bro. I'm chilling. I'm fucking
Yo,
chilling.
You're being chill.
I'll send you a picture of the targets after.
All right,
It was a fucking. I don't think I could put a picture up on screen, but like
probably not.
25 yards out with an AR, bro.
25.
25 yards.
That's pretty good.
My grouping in this region of the target was like this
Really?
with iron sights on an AR.
Damn.
It was fucking.
That's actually
And
really
then I shot a
impressive.
handgun. I literally went. "Boop, boop, 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 boop." It was so much fun. We're
That's
going
sick.
next weekend if you want to go.
All
I
right,
want
I'm
to go.
down.
I'm serious.
3FM vlog.
Do you want to go
I would be down.
next weekend?
I'd be down.
Okay.
I gotta figure out my schedule. but
Word.
I'd be down. All right, word.
All right, I think we should wrap this up now.
Definitely. That was a great place to end.
I know. The world ending is where we're going to end the podcast.
That was a fun topic to talk about.
But okay,
like that.
let's do this. For the fucking legit people that have made it this far,
yeah.
if the world ends and you think you see me and Jake, say extinguisher ball. I think that's the most iconic set piece. If you're out in the wild and you think it's me or Jake, yell extinguisher ball and we're homies. But if
Instantly, like
instantly,
instant trust. Bro, could you imagine like 10 years down the line, this shit happens, guys like crawling on the floor,
yeah,
like
me and you are moving through the woods. Like we're in like military attire. We're fucking like scattered out. You just hear extinguisher ball. I'd be, what the fuck? Where? Honestly, we just started fucking shooting. We don't even remember. Like, there's a fucking psychopath. Or extinguisher. That extinguisher ball fucking hits us in the head. Or it's like we and you aren't together, and we're like out in fucking Arizona or some shit like that, and you just hear extinguisher ball.
Oh my god.
I'd go fucking. I just got lightheaded. I'd go fucking crazy.
Yeah. All right, extinguisher ball if you ever see Kevin and I in the apocalypse.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you guys for watching. We appreciate everyone, especially our Spotify podcast listeners who listen for the whole video and podcast. Like that's so cool. Thank you so much. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe, check out our TikTok, our YouTube, code 03FM on Manscaped.
Free
Kevin?
shipping and 20% off.
Yep.
I think you said this, but if you're watching on Spotify, make sure to follow on all our other platforms. The content's slightly different.
Yep.
Because, like, obviously, if you watch it, shorter things are cut up on TikTok, so it's kind of more digestible, quicker paced.
Yeah. Follow us on Instagram too. We're starting to post like more stories and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's just like different content from us. So cool. All right. We'll see you guys later. Peace out.
Holy, my stomach is
I heard
still rumbling.
I heard that.